We've all heard this statement: a mother is only as happy as her unhappiest child. And I certainly can relate to that. In 2008, when I was living through my son's active addiction to alcohol and his spiral through the darkness for many months, I can recall working really hard to remain a present parent to my other 4 kids while fielding phone calls about whatever the latest choice he'd made or situation or emotional pain that he was in, trying to listen to that. And I would go to bed at night, and when I heard my husband start snoring, I would then allow my emotions to come out. I would cry for the uncertainty and the fear that I had for my oldest son. I would cry for how I was going to parent the rest of these kids through their adolescence. And I want to tell you about one morning when, like, my kid's addiction was in his worst possible. I mean, he was in a bad place, and I knew that I had no control. But I woke up one morning and I had this peaceful, liberating feeling that I didn't know why he was here, why he had come into the world. I certainly knew at that point I had no control over it. But I also knew that he was here for a purpose, and it was his purpose, not mine. So as much as I loved him and wanted to protect him from himself, to be honest, I couldn't do that. And I didn't know what was going to happen. All I could do was love and support him where he was at and not do anything that would enable the behavior. So I often ask myself questions in his early sobriety, in his early recovery. Questions like, is what I'm doing going to help him self-harm through alcohol? Or is it something that can truly help him? So if you're a parent, if you're a mother in the situation where you can relate to being very unhappy because one of your kids is going through something difficult like substance abuse, and maybe they're coming to you for help, ask yourself before you decide to give them the money or give them the place to stay, and that is what I'm about to do enabling self-harming behavior? And if it is, then as difficult as it is to say no, you must not contribute to their continued self-harm.